The world is slowly collapsing. But why should we care? We're just in high school. Let's do our Earth a favor and leave that stuff to the big guys who get elected to pick out the problems and sort them out. Guys, some students are jumping to make a difference. But I'm telling you that they are just fooling themselves. I'm telling you that if we want to be satisfied, we should stay safe and stick to bettering only our own lives. Our worlds are simple, so there's no reason to ever try stepping out of them for a moment. We wake up safe in our warm beds every morning, complain to ourselves about the massive pre-calculus test today, or MUN after school. At breakfast, we brush past the glaring headlines, screaming out attention to wars or injustice. We skip ahead to the sports section and convince ourselves that the Green Bay Packers are far more important than recent terrorist attacks in Mumbai. Why should Mumbai bother us? After all, we're just in high school. Global warming also keeps nipping at our feet. At school, EcoX announces the tip of the week. Who cares? Yeah, the climate is slowly getting warmer, but during our lifetime, we'll never notice the change, will we? Hey, maybe we can even get a tan out of the few hotter days we get from global warming. We're just in high school. Well, why should they be asking us to take that extra 4 seconds to recycle instead of just throwing away everything in the trash at once? It's truly ridiculous what they expect of us. Why should we be the ones to suffer and experience half a minute of no hot running water while we turn it off to lather up? Why should we even try to recycle? Will one little piece of paper really save the universe? Yeah, not really. These global issues are distracting us from our own pleasures. The blinding happiness we feel whenever we get to the new level of Xbox, or the electrifying thrill of buying expensive new shoes plastered with brand names, those are real emotions worth living for. We only have one life to live, so why should we spread any of our wealth? Some people are richer and some people are poorer. That's the Darwinian theory. Survival of the fittest. Let's weed out the meek so the strong can survive. People who can't make a few pennies for themselves don't deserve to be on this universe. Why do some people care so much about trying to raise money for others, or even worse, giving their own money away? An organization called Nothing But Nets in Africa is trying to fight malaria. They ask people to buy a $10 malaria net, which can reduce transmission as much as 90% in areas with high coverage rates, exponentially lowering the possibility that an individual gets bitten by a mosquito and infected with a disease. $10 of our own hard-spent money might save a life, but it isn't our life to save, so why should we worry? These $10 could be used so much more efficiently. I hear the new Halo Xbox game is amazing. These organizations don't understand that we are just in high school, and we can't be expected to change the world. And then, some delusional high school kids found clubs. They're the worst because they sincerely believe that their efforts can make even the smallest difference. Someone should have the heart to tell them to please stop. We are just in high school, thousands of miles away from malaria in Nigeria or war in Uganda. These issues don't affect us, and they never will. So why should we pretend that we care and want to make a difference? I'm telling you to remember that there are 7 billion people on this earth, and you can only control the future of one, your own. Why try bettering anyone else's life, no matter their destitute state? We are better off than 99% of people in this world, so enjoy it. Forget about the other 6,999,999,999 people. And even if we wanted to make a difference, we're just in high school, right? It's not our responsibility.